Hello class, and welcome back to Mass Effect. So for this episode, we are finally moving on to another story area, where I think it's the last one we have left. Yeah, we already did Pharaohs. So we are moving on to Noveria, and I apologize in advance, this video doesn't really have anything interesting in it, just really a lot of dialogue. But the dialogue is good, and that's what Mass Effect is good for, I guess. Although I won't be having much interesting commentary to say, like, and it's really just telling you who to talk to when. So, yeah. I mean, it is a story mission episode, but there's really not much you need to watch this for. Other than supporting my channel, yeah. Oh, okay. So let's fly to Noveria.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
I don't know any of this.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Ooh.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Planning access to transit, Normandy.
Well, that was awfully
Advised,
good.
we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah, I just love Joker. You kind of have to. It's Joker. You just don't not like Joker. It's great. Okay. Let's head up this way and to the left. Let's grab the dream team and go.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Open the doors,
Logged.
please.
The commanding officer
There
is
we go.
ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I always see a smiley in that XO bit up in the subtitles up at the top. I'm not sure why, but well, it's there. Oh, security.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
No.
Back away, nice and slow.
Oh, for my Paragon option, this is one of the best lines ever.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Here it comes.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down.
Yeah, I just love that.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I can smell a bad guy when I see her.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Alright, well, let's just get a move on then, I guess. Up here and Parasini-san. Yeah, you can tell the Asian ancestry is strong with this one.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
Oh, okay.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Aramillis. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's second in command. She's here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Aramillis for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Thus begins the dialogue.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we ought to tell Liara that her mom's here, or bring her along. It might take Benezia off guard.
Nah, I've got enough I've got enough of the biotic powers. We don't need to lure her along. I mean, there are some story elements to see there, but, well, from a gameplay standpoint, it doesn't make much sense. So, I'm just going to stick with the group here. We have I mean, you could bring the RL on if you want some special dialogue with Lady Venezia at the end.
Most respected site for independent scientific research and
Doesn't actually change anything, though.
For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Ah, friendly. I just love elevator announcements.
The managers warned us about you.
Oh, hey, look, a Hanar.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease.
Ooh, a side quest.
If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Well, going with the character, no thank you.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable.
Ah, Paragon points.
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Nah. Definitely not
I'm
from a
supposed to
Paragon
uphold
standpoint
the
of my
law,
character.
not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
And he'll just continue pestering.
Could I buy something now?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
That one. Let's take a look. We can probably grab at least a license. Yep, and a Medigel upgrade. I accidentally just bought some armor. Is that actually any good? Nope. I can't even wear it. And, well, Dash has already got the next level up. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, there's a Titan VII at the top. I wonder if Past Me sees it. Past Me. There is a better armor at the top. Yes? Yeah, wait for it. There we go. Okay, Past Me is not as stupid as I thought Past Me was. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we've got. Titan Knife. Oh, it's not great actually. I mean, it does lower my shields and tech and biotic protection a bit, but damage protection is always the overall stat that you gotta good watch out for. As usual, Tally can't equip anything. I think we're about good. Although I think I like my Scorpion armor a little bit better. Shields and tech and biotic protection tends to be a little more effective, especially when you're like behind cover. And there's a lot of biotics going on in the later sections of this level, so I'm gonna stick with the biotic protection. Yeah, so you can pull out your guns in the middle of a place where there are no guns allowed, and nobody cares. You're also wearing full body armor, and nobody cares. Great. So let's head in here, see what we can, Annaleis' office, in case you're wondering.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleis.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleis.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Oh. This guy must have a lot of coffee. Or the equivalent in the future.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So I still have to smuggle
So
it
you'll
through.
arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I still have to
I'll look
smuggle
into
it
it
through.
and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? And you didn't think that was weird?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
His what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Issues?
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
He's one of the only
Is
guys that
Binary
actually
Helix
responds
developing
when you
weapons for him?
ask about the same thing twice.
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Yeah, well, what can you expect when you're the
Mr.
administrator?
Aramillis isn't the only one with a past to leave Henshan. You've
she
never
knows
worked
something.
in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Don't underestimate
So
me.
it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Aramillis.
Talk to you later.
Then let's not ask
Very
about
well.
more. Simple enough. Alright, now we speed it up while we get to the hotel bar, or a different location that past me decides is probably the hotel bar. But it isn't. Let's see, hotel... That's where the Mako's parked, apparently. It's a little odd, but okay. Up here's the garage.
Spectre, right?
Oh, here's this guy. He has no
Yeah,
impact on the
that's
story
me.
at all.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Aramillis or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
Ugh.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Aramillis, and the matriarch came through.
You can ask about all
What
that
do you
stuff.
do
if you
here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Henshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name.
want.
Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Lilihierax. Sure.
Do you know where that
Let's go with that.
matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
I have to go.
You need anything?
Okay, now let's actually go to the hotel bar, and in case you couldn't figure out, Lee doesn't actually have anything interesting. He's really just telling you things that if you'd ask around you'd already know, and telling you that you can't borrow his pass. So, yeah. It's just... Oh,
the male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramillis City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Yay, Paragon points. Let's explore. There's probably loot maybe somewhere if I look hard enough. Collecting all these Noveria quests and it's fun.
Sorry. The hotel is off limits to those.
Hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account. Okay.
Elder brother, it's me.
Oh, this conversation is actually kind of interesting, I think. I'll let you listen to it.
This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Key, he got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about. Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gon Swa Folsum Karatin Nar Eadi Bella Malaeus.
That's a really long name.
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keen fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Just an interesting little side conversation there. You can pick those up just by looking around. There's the guy that we're supposed to deliver for.
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I'll leave you to your drink.
Whatever.
Yeah, you can get that guy's character already. Let's look around. Terminal, average decryption. Decrypt. Frogger powers? No, no. Do I has Frogger skills? Yeah. Oh, side quest. Okay, that'll be fun. Yeah, well, another episode. Another story mission, another side quest. A whole episode of side quests after we're done with Noveria, probably, actually. Probably another whole episode of just talking to the crew again. Synthetic Insight Security disabled. Oh. I don't think that actually does anything. I mean, past me is going to investigate it, but it really doesn't actually do anything. Why didn't I speed this up? Never mind. So we have the Doctor at Risk side quest. And a couple of story missions we can do here, like talk to Lorik Keen and stuff like that. You still have to talk to Lorik. I mean, even though he disabled the security, it probably just helps us when we raid his offices. let's go and talk to him.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Aramillis closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Ugh.
I sense a connection there.
A monopoly.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Aramillis' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Aramillis would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Aramillis' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
And this is past me thinking that I got the pass and then thinking that I got the key to the office and then realizing that I didn't. Nope, that won't be for a while. Yeah, so when I said there's still the law, I can't help you, that was basically my character saying I can't do that, so he never actually gave us the key to his office. So I'm going to go all the way to Synthetic... so past me is going to go all the way to the Synthetic Insights office, realize that it's locked, and go all the way back, and then talk to him again. First I'm going to stop by the garage to make sure I can't just walk in.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Aramillis. No exceptions, I'm sorry.
Can I just blast the door? It's glass and a bit of metal.
What can I do for you today?
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lorik Keene was on the take. So Aramillis shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Yeah, we have to go talk to him again. It might take past me a while to figure that out, though. Yeah, okay. Begin the next sped up section where we go all the way back to the hotel. No? Where? Really past me? He's going all the way back here?
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Aramillis isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Yeah. It'll take past me a little bit longer to realize that I actually have to go back to the hotel bar and talk to Lorik again and then actually accept the quest. So let's head up. And talk.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Aramillis.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one. Violence against Mr.
Skip this dialogue
Aramillis.
because you've already heard it.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky...
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
You really think you would have figured out the bloodstains thing in the future? Well, with all these plasma guns that don't take ammo. Yeah, well. I guess the future... Well, this was made quite a while ago, so... Yeah, the future isn't always clear. And in we go.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Aramillis is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Aramillis has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
That's two we don't have to fight and a couple Paragon points, but the rest of them... Oh, the rest of them are still perfectly willing to murder us. Let's put the barrier, marksmanship, and... No. See if we can get around. No.
Enemy is everywhere!
You know, the thing about adepts is you really don't need to worry about cover when you can really just stand up and stun them enough. Put them in like a lift or a singularity and just marksman them. It really works out quite well, but cover's still an important part, especially when you're trying not to take damage. And here's the fun bit. Boom! I love that grenade shot right there. Where's this guy? There we go. Is that all of them? Nope, there's still one left. Why'd the combat music stop? Hello? Throw! I think it's a huge buff in Mass Effect 2. It's already stupid powerful.
Perimeter secured.
This looks exactly like the hotel. I'm not even kidding. Let's do a hacking thing. Yeah! Then we get in here. Open up another level of decryption. Neither of those are pretty good. Some metagel. Kinetic buffer and a medical interface, that's good. Some medium human armor. My medical interface is already level ahead. With the high level armor, you can actually equip multiple upgrades. So we're going to give her 2 medical interfaces instead of just 1. Yeah, it's like higher level. Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, higher level armors can equip multiple upgrades, which is... It goes for weapons too, they can equip multiple weapon upgrades. It's an interesting little mechanic that helps you get higher things. Yeah. So let's take a look around, see if there's any loot that I might have missed. A malfunctioning button for some reason. Nothing useful in there. Decrypt. Nothing useful in there. Decrypt. Nothing really useful. I mean, I can... No. Then we go up this way. Take a look over here, which is where the office is. Let's get this wall safe. There we go. Upgrade the proton rounds. Download the evidence. And now here comes the boss fight of this area. Surprise, surprise!
You're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You know what cops did to me
You're
here?
here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
There was no logical sequence there. But okay, so apparently Kyra's a bit of a biotic. Fortunately, so am I. It's marksman myself. Used the proton rounds. Her shield was still up when we killed her, which is why proton rounds are awesome. Let's save that point a bit, see if we can get charm. Past me seems to be a little bit aggravating. Marksman. Turns from these little machine guns that are stupid accurate, and it's hilarious to do. Sniper. I hate snipers. Anywhere. There's at least one left before we can leave. So we just gotta find him and kill him. Hey, great, I missed. Krogan heavy armor, whoop-de-doo. Okay, that should be everyone. Let's just put it in singularity. Yeah.
Think we got him, Commander.
Alright, now we leave. Evidence in hand and go back to Lorik. Facing at weird angles because of weird elevator activation glitches.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm entirely
Probably Analeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Alright. So it looks like there's a little more to Gianni Parasini than we have previously seen, as you probably could expect, because this world is entirely based on political intrigue for the first bit. So, yeah, we're almost done with the political intrigue part, though, as you can see by the timer on the video. Talk to Parasini, and then talk to Lorik.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Your call, Commander, but I say we help.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
So that was a completely different character than we saw earlier. Same person, but entirely different
character. Always a pleasure, Spectre.
It's probably just like the CIA.
Matter I asked you to look into.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analeus. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
And begin the... Did we just unlock the final Paragon level? Charm points to the max! Yes! Finally, all of the dialogue options. But first we need to level up. Yeah. We might get a... well, we don't need Paragon points anymore. We don't need Paragon points anymore. This is awesome. But we might get a bit of experience from completing this little side.
Spectre, Have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
That was quite possibly the greatest cutscene in all of gaming. I mean, sure there have been some that are arguably better, but that was just satisfying. Okay, let's get a move on to the garage. Finally. Okay, I think I'll be finishing up the episode once I get to the garage, so I think we'll call that good for this episode. See you in the next one where we exit the garage, finally get to Peak 15, and find out what exactly Matriarch Benezia is doing on Noveria. So, I'll see you all in the next episode. And I have 8 seconds. Filler. Class is dismissed. Have a good day, and I really hope you enjoyed this.